Mortgage rates have increased the price of owning a home across the nation, so many people have been looking for some relief in different avenues. And with home prices at an all-time high, who wouldn't want to get a 40-year mortgage?
See, that's what I'm saying.
And that's why the FHA recently came out with some changes in regards to the 40-year mortgages that will help a lot of homeowners in the future. But there's a lot of miscommunication about what this change really accomplishes. So in this video, we'll discuss the latest changes by the FHA regarding 40-year mortgages, how you can get a 40-year mortgage, and some alternatives to get you a lower mortgage payment. Hi, my name is Trenton Ward, and if you enjoy this content, let me know by hitting the like button and consider subscribing to stay up to date with the latest real estate news, tips, and tricks. Okay, so let's start off by clearing up the latest changes from the FHA regarding 40-year mortgages. On March 8, 2023, the FHA announced an increase to the term of a loan modification to 480 months. And 480 months is equivalent to the 40-year mortgages we've been hearing about. But the key phrase here is loan modification, because that means this change is only applicable to an existing mortgage. So for those looking to purchase a home with a 40-year mortgage, you still won't be able to do that with an FHA loan. This new loan modification is specifically for homeowners that have defaulted on their existing mortgage. When this happens, you'll be able to reach out to your lender for assistance with getting this type of loan modification to extend your mortgage. The goal here is to give more people assistance when they fall on hard times so they don't have to go through with a foreclosure. Because going through a foreclosure will not only make you lose your home, it will prevent many people from getting another home for several years with the damage that it will do to your credit. So even though this doesn't give us the option to purchase a home with a 40-year mortgage, it is great that it's helping many homeowners stay in their homes, because inflation is hitting the country in many ways, and not just the housing market. You also have the increase in food costs, interest rates, and supply chain issues that are cutting into the pockets of many Americans. If you'd like to learn more about the final rule from HUD, check out the link in the description below. And let me know what you think about the 40-year loan modification in the comments. Now, if you're still looking to get a 40-year mortgage, all hope isn't lost. That's why in this section, we're going to talk about how you can get you a 40-year mortgage. There are some lenders out there that will provide a 40-year mortgage option to their clients. You'll just have to look a little bit harder, because this isn't a very popular option here in the United States. And that's because it's looked at as a more risky investment for investors. On the flip side, if you can land one, you'll be able to lower your monthly payment to make the hurdle of getting the type of house you want just a little bit easier. What you'd be looking for is a non-qualified mortgage, which is also referred to as a non-QM loan. These are mortgages that don't meet the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau's definition of a qualified mortgage. And one of the requirements is that the loan can't exceed 30 years. If you work with a mortgage broker, you may have a better chance of finding one of these lenders. That's because they'll typically work with a bunch of banks and different types of lenders, so they'll be able to shop for the best deal on your behalf. Now, if you can't find a lender to give you a 40-year mortgage, there are some other options to lower your monthly payment. The most common choice is going to be to pay points to get a lower interest rate. And over the length of your loan, especially if you compare it to a 40-year mortgage, this will certainly pay off the longer you stay in your home. Paying points will get you a better mortgage rate for the duration of the loan, and you'll still be able to enjoy the benefits of a fixed rate mortgage. And when rates go down past the rate you paid for in points, you can refinance to lower your monthly payments. And if you've been living in your property for a while at that time, you could also extend your loan for another 30 years and lower your monthly mortgage payments even further. Another option will be the 2-1 buy down that's become more popular in the past year or so. Because rates will more than likely go down in the next year or so, you can pay for a lower temporary rate for the next 2 years and refinance within that window to get a lower fixed rate mortgage. So if you're looking to get a 40-year mortgage, you'll more than likely have a very hard time trying to find one. And even if you did, the rest of the terms might not be what you expect. For instance, since your loan amount is for a longer period of time, you should expect to see even higher interest rates than you would see for today's 30-year fixed mortgages. And if you plan to keep the mortgage for a long time, the amount of interest you would pay would far exceed that of your traditional 30-year mortgages. If high mortgage payments are the reason keeping you from getting a new home, you can speak with your lender to get some ways to lower your monthly payments like the ones I mentioned earlier. Okay, if you've enjoyed this content, let me know by hitting the like button and consider subscribing to stay up to date with the latest real estate news, tips, and tricks. If you have any real estate needs here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, feel free to reach out. My contact information will be in the description below. And until next time, peace.